Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Marquette Golden Eagles Dynasty here on NCAA Football 14. Our Golden Eagles come in off a big win against Massachusetts, 31-14 last week. But before that, our first win against a top 10 team as we took down the Nebraska Cornhuskers in Lincoln, number 10 at the time. Now, winners of our last 6 of our last 7 games, the Golden Eagles riding high as we're now in the rankings. Last year, we did enter the rankings towards the end of the season, kind of a similar situation here as we enter this game. Ranked 21st in the nation as we're set here, a matchup against the San Diego State Aztecs, who come in at 4-4. A good football team in their own right, but losers of their last 2, as Rocky Long has done a tremendous job over the years here with the Aztecs. We do win the toss, and we are going to defer to the second half, start with our defense, which has paved the way here in the last few weeks. Eddie Stevens on for the kickoff. And we're now underway here in Milwaukee as the Golden Eagles look for win number 7 on the season. Donnel Pumphrey on the kick return, and he needs that one for the touchback. Robert Smith, the starting tailback, a true junior, 25 carries for 156 and a score last week. The Aztecs run a pro-style offense, which I said last episode definitely caters to our defense best, as Clay Diamond, a big stop off the edge to get things going. A good wrap-up there as Robert Smith taken down for a loss of 1. Just the second to last home game in this year 4 season for Marquette as we're ripping through the season. Morin back to pass as Wilson, that's Julius Wilson over the middle, a big hit by Pellin to break that one up as someone might have been there for the deflection, but we'll take the incompletion. 3rd and 11 now for the Aztecs. You'd love to force a 3 and out to start this ball game. Morin back to pass the lefty quarterback as he has Wilson that time. Butler misses the tackle. And then Kenny Johnson and Aaron Clark there to bring him down. A big conversion for the Aztecs. 26 yards now to midfield for San Diego State. And they go to Robert Smith. Checks a man off. That's Bobby Price who hit off. But Marshall there to clean it up now, 2nd and 9. Aztecs from the I formation, 2nd and 9. As they do go back to Robert Smith. And Chance Pellin, a big tackle there, one-on-one. He was a huge player against Nebraska in that upset win a few weeks ago. And his run support has been tremendous here down the stretch. Another 3rd down for San Diego State. Morin back to pass. And he's going to be brought down. He fumbles, and that's picked up by Mike Johnson. And Johnson's going to bring it the other way as he trips ahead, and that's Rob Bain on the strip sack. His 13th sack of the season among the national leaders. I had my eyes downfield, didn't even see that develop, and Rob Bain, he has been phenomenal. We're going to miss his interior presence next season for sure. Big play out of the gate for the Marquette defense. Now Greg Walker out there. Go play action to start the day. Go downfield here for Thad Archibald. And he's picked off by Stamps. We're getting a little greedy there. And Archibald there to make the tackle. Greg Walker just airing it out as we trade turnovers. And there's a clipping call. I'm not sure how that's going to play into this one. So we either have him at the 4 or the 8. We'll accept that. And San Diego State takes over from the 8 as we trade a fumble for an interception. An uncharacteristic play there from the Golden Eagles, but after forcing the turnover, we figured we'd take a deep shot. Why not? And I guess that's exactly why not. It looked pretty good, though, for Archibald, but a good play by the senior safety, Stamps. 4 yards on that first down from Robert Smith. Now 2nd and 6 from the 8. Richardson going to go in motion to the other side. And then we'll go back to Robert Smith here. Good tackle there by Reggie Watkins in the lane, and now a 3rd down. 3rd and short here. We got the corner crash. We'll see if this works out. Morin back to pass. And he has a man there. That's Richardson underneath near the sideline. And Daryl Richardson, 8 yards for the first down. Now we'll take a look at the San Diego State impact players on offense, starting with Matt Morin at quarterback. 90 overall, but a strict pocket passer. We don't have to throw a spy out there at all today. We don't have to worry about him taking off. Just 55 speed, but awareness good at 85. Throw accuracy at 94. He's going to hit his spots. And one of the stronger arms we've played against at 89. But like I said, nothing to worry about as a runner. So far in the season, 18 touchdown passes to just 6 interceptions. A 55 completion percentage, which is very good for a computer team's quarterback, as he has 44 passing touchdowns on his career. At running back, there's Robert Smith, who we've already seen, 6'1", 227, tremendous size back there, Very good athlete at 96 speed, 93 acceleration and agility, 88 overall, good break tackle at 83, 94 elusiveness, a strong stiff arm at 89. On the season, over 1,300 rushing yards with 9 touchdowns, and he's averaging over 6.5 yards per carry. At wide receiver, there's Julius Wilson, the redshirt junior, 85 overall, far and away their best receiver, a big drop-off after him, 92 speed, 90 acceleration, 86 catch and route running. And overall on the season, 869 yards, coming in with 12 touchdown catches and 16.1 yards per catch, along of 50. And now we'll scroll down the offensive line. Quade Miller, a left tackle at 86 overall, good size at 6'7", 311. Austin Moss, left guard, 85 overall, another redshirt senior. A little weak at center, a true sophomore, James Stevens, at just 74 overall. And then right guard, Nico Siragusa, an All-American, a mauler in the running game, a 97 run block, 90 impact, 93 strength, and he's actually the best, the highest rated interior lineman in the nation, 94 overall, 91 acceleration at 6'5", 325. On his career, 76 pancakes, only 9 sacks combined, giving up the last 2 seasons. And then at right tackle, there's Antonio Rosales, as San Diego State does have a very good offensive line, very experienced, although the center, the weakest link. Now back to the action, a 1st and 10 here for San Diego State. Morin back to passer. He's actually going to give there. I like that play call. That design was cool. 2 yards there for Smith. 2nd and 8 now from the 21, as they'll feed Smith again. He's probably going to have a lot of touches here today. 8 yards now. 3rd and inches upcoming. Marquette now stacks the line. 5 down linemen here on 3rd and inches. As they'll give to Smith, he finds a lane as he's brought down after another 1st down for the Aztecs. Another 1st down now from the 34. As they do get back to Smith, a strong stiff arm there against Watkins. Another stiff arm knocking Williamson down. And then finally Carr gets over for the stop too. Big stiff arms there from Robert Smith. Now that'll bring up a 2nd and 4. Morin from the shotgun. It looks like they'll go with a little option here. He does get the pitch off for Smith. And Smith does get ahead for the 1st down. 1st down, Morin, a give here for Smith. And Antonio Carr sheds the block and makes the run stop on the edge. Great tackle from Carr. Now the Aztecs go empty with 5 receivers out there on this 2nd and 10. And they're going to go over for Arnold. Is Kenny Johnson a little late to respond to that one. 9 yards for Arnold, 3rd and 1. San Diego State, 3 out of 4 so far on 3rd down. Most of them 3rd and shorts. As they go to Donnel, Pumphrey for the first time, and Mike Johnson. He's been tremendous the last few weeks. A big stop there to force the 4th down. San Diego State will go for it here across midfield of 4th and 3. And I do like the aggressive play call from Rocky Long. They'll go for Smith, and Price got a little too far over, and Smith able to hit that hole. 7 yards of 1st down. Yeah, crashed too far outside there with Price. Should have kept inside integrity. Now shotgun look here from the Aztecs. And Morin will keep. And he's laid out by Chance Pelland. You know, the eyes light up when you see a slow quarterback in the open field like that, hoping to force a fumble, but Pelland absolutely destroyed him there. Now 2 minutes remaining in this 1st quarter. Now they go for Smith at a good run. Good blocking up front, and a big lane opens up for Smith, and Williamson is there to bring him down. 34 yards from Smith as he catches a big one. Really good drive put together here by the Aztecs. Now 1st and goal as they give to Donnel Pumphrey, and he'll get in for the touchdown. Aztecs take the lead. Now the Marquette offense is back out there. 1 play, 1 interception on the day. Although Walker, he's been very good with ball security. I think 1 fumble and maybe 2 interceptions in his last 5 games. Now we'll start with a run this time. Dusty Alexander takes it up the middle for 5. 2nd and 5 here. I think we'll just audible to a run. Although I don't know if we're going to be able to get it off in time. We're going to have Archibald go out in space there, and it looks like we will be good. Now 2nd and 5, all that for Dusty Alexander run, which does work out as he gets 10 that time, doubling last carry. 5 and then 10 for Alexander, as now Craig Jones into the game. Walker to pass here. That's right at the guy. What am I doing? Yeah, that should have been an interception, but luckily it's just a linebacker. Poor catching, and that was a horrible decision. I think we'll just stick to the run here for a little bit. Sometimes you like process it, like don't do this, but you still do it anyway. Don't know what I was thinking there. 2nd and 10, we'll go for Jones. Jones just 2 yards up the middle now, 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 now from the 41. 10 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Don't have to call a play if we don't want to, but I think we'll be able to get one of these guys on the right side towards the sideline. Walker takes the snap here. Probably a little late there for Scott and Walkport, but he does get back there to make the catch. 28 yards at the sideline as we end the first quarter on a high note. It looked a little bad there after the interception, and that should have been another interception, but we hook up there with Scott and Walkport to set us up pretty nicely as we head into the second quarter down 7-0. Walker's first completion of the day, a big one, as we now set up from the 31. And they'll go with the give here for Craig Jones, his second of the day, as that goes ahead for 5. Now from the 25, Walker on the read option, good blocking, as he'll take that ahead for the first down and 7. First down now inside the red zone for the first time today is the Marquette offense. Good blocking there on the right side from Tito Cruz and Alexander. That opens up for 7. 2nd and 3, and they will go back to Dusty. Runs into his own man there. Tito Cruz a little late to get over on the pole, and that's been the case this season. Now 3rd and 6. 3rd down now, Marquette inside the 15. Walker takes the snap. We had Archibald open on that little quick hitch, but a good close there by Randy Ricks to force the 4th down. Really good close on that ball. Probably should have got rid of that one a split second sooner. Now a field goal attempt here from Castillo to get Marquette on the board, as that is up and just barely good. And now a 7-3 game here in Milwaukee. We'll get our first studio update of the day as number 10 Georgia Tech survives at Heinz Field. They win 42-37, and we are going to see the Yellow Jackets 2 episodes from now. Pittsburgh 6-4 now, and we defeated them a few episodes back. The kickoff now will be fielded by Donnel Pumphrey as he takes it out of his own end zone. He's going to be brought down there short of the 25. 6:06 remaining here in the second quarter, 7-3. Morin and the offense back out there as they'll start a give for Smith. A huge stiff arm against Bobby Price, but luckily Clay Diamond there to provide some support. And Robert Smith just throwing guys off of him. Look at that one, just buried him. Now 2nd and 11. Morin to pass. A lot of pressure there. He gets it off somehow to Logan. That's going to go for 10. Looks like we had a lot of guys there in pursuit of Morin, but a split-second decision to get rid of that one as he connects with Logan. 3rd and inches now from the 33. They're going to go for it, the toss, and we're all over that. That's Jerry Jones just breaking into the backfield, pretty much untouched. Good shoot there, and that's going to force a 4th down. We haven't heard from Jerry Jones as much as we have from Antonio Carr and Mike Johnson, but still a pivotal D-end in our rotation. And this one up for Pinson. He'll field it from the 27. And he runs into his own man there, Lenny Butler. I think he thought he was on the coverage team there. Now Marquette takes over at the 35 following the punt. And they'll go for Dusty Alexander. Splits through the lane, a good vision there as he gets 8 now, 2nd and 2. Maybe a little late, but we're going to take a look at the San Diego State impact players on defense, starting with Mika Seau, a 90 overall senior redshirt, 83 speed, 93 acceleration, 87 agility. Tremendous athlete at 6'3", 243. Good tackle at 89. 93 block shed, 94 pursuit, so just a menace against the run with good coverage ratings as well. 76 zone, 91 hit power, and he can rush the passer a little bit with a decent power move. His counterpart there in the linebacking core, we've already seen Randy Ricks made a big play on the ball and forced a 4th down. 80 overall with good traits there with speed and acceleration, both over 80. 81 awareness, 83 tackle, 80 play rec, and 80 pursuit. Good zone at 74, and another guy with good hit power at 84, and a 77 power move. So 2 guys who can get off the edge there in the linebacking core, and then there's Alex Barrett at D-end, another guy who can get off the edge and provide some run support and rush the passer. 86 overall with good athletic traits at 6'3", 257, 83 strength, power move and finesse move both over 80 with an 84 block shed, 81 pursuit, and 86 hit power. In the back end is Marcus Stamps, the senior who had that interception to start. 87 overall, good athlete, 89 speed, 91 acceleration, 88 agility. 90 zone, a little more weak against man at just 74, but decent play rec at 78. You probably expect a little bit higher from a senior, but 90 hit power and 96 pursuit. The Aztecs a little weak at corner. I think their starting corner just a 77 overall. Now we'll go an inside give again here for Alexander. And I don't know how he didn't get the first down there. 3rd and inches. 3rd and inches now, more than halfway through the second quarter. As we do give to Michael James for the first time. And he's going to be ripped down by a face mask. No call. But we still get the first down. Now Marquette from the 45. Walker to pass. And he just overthrows Malcolm Graham there. Graham again a little late into his break as that sail's incomplete. Walker just 1 out of 5 to start the day. Definitely have to get Walker going at some point. 2nd and 10 directly under center as he drops back. And he has Malcolm Graham that time as Graham a strong finish there through like 3 defenders. 12 yards, first down. Walker with 3 touchdown passes last week. I think just the 2nd time he's done that in his career. First down here, Walker takes the snap. It looks like we have Childress there, streaking free as he makes the grab. Doug Childress, another big one. And he's been our most consistent receiver this year. And I think next year he'll be our wide receiver 1, the JUCO transfer. As Marquette, a big strike there inside the red zone. Now less than 3 minutes remaining in the half. And they go with Sam Manning for the first time as he'll go ahead for 5. 2nd and 5 now inside the 10. And they'll go back to the run, this time Dusty Alexander. And he'll take that ahead for 3. Now 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 now, less than 2 minutes remaining. Marquette milking the clock here, trying to leave as little as possible for the Aztecs. They give here for Jeff Harris. And he gets ahead for the first down. A fresh set now from the 3. Marquette seeking their first touchdown. 1st and goal now as they go to Dusty Alexander. And he's kept out, but I think we don't mind too much. Now we get to burn even more clock. 2nd and goal now, just 40 seconds remaining as they go to Michael James. And how did he not cross the plane with the ball? But I guess we'll go down to like 12 seconds. We'll take a timeout just to give us 2 plays just in case we need both of them. 3rd and goal now. And actually, I was just bringing out a formation because I was anticipating just calling a timeout. But I think we'll just call a play here at like the 8-second mark. 3rd and goal here from the inch-yard line. We give to Dusty Alexander, and he gets in for the score. Great drive here by Marquette to just milk the clock, knowing we start the second half with the ball. And we'll certainly take a lead into the halftime, assuming we can hold off the Aztecs in these final 7 seconds. Eddie Stevens now on the kickoff. We'll see if we can survive here and take this 10-7 lead into halftime. Donnel Pumphrey going to field that from the tip of the end zone, as this is going to kill most of the clock if we can bring him down, which we do there at the 36. A couple seconds left, probably 1 deep heave now for the Aztecs. Now I got to remember, in a deep heave here, I don't think I want to man the DB that's playing the ball. Just kind of let the CPU do that, as we won't even need to worry about that. Mike Johnson in for the sack, and a lot of our sacks have been here to end the first half. We'll take the lead 10-7. The defense came to play. We gave up that 1 long methodical drive to the Aztecs, but otherwise we're countering with the same approach on offense as we tend to do. Marquette 21st in the nation now, and we certainly want to get a win here on home field and continue to climb up the rankings. A good game, but we definitely need to get Greg Walker going a little bit more, I think. Although, I mean, we tend to just lean on the running game, which is probably what we will do most of the way from here on out. And now San Diego State on for the opening kickoff here in the second half. And Thad Archibald will get a chance to make something happen. Decent blocking up front as he works to pass the 25. We'll take it. Marquette will start this drive from the 27, up 3 points. We'll go with the speed option. And we will pitch it for Jones. Maybe we should have kept it, but that was probably the longest we've been able to hold a speed option thus far. Still no gain, though. 2nd and 10 after no gain to start the half. I'll just go for Childress underneath. He makes the catch. 12 yards, a first down. Now Marquette at the 38. We'll go with a little mesh here, one of my favorite concepts. Simple reads. I like simple reads. As I thought that was picked off, as I'm just going to jinx myself. Maybe try to force that for Pinson. I'm not sure how we came away with that. 2nd and 2. Even in this simple read, I can sometimes just lock on to one target. Maybe even had a better option that time. Now 2nd and 2. And we'll go with the counter for Alexander. Finds a nice lane there as he works across midfield and gets 7. 1st and 10 now. We'll go quick hitch there for Childress. Get him another touch as he gets 6 at the 40. 2nd and 4. And we'll go back to Dusty Alexander. Kind of ran into his man, but still a good run. 7 yards, our 10th first down of the day. First down now from the 33. Marquette going to run some play action. We'll go up for Childress. Oh my goodness, and I pulled away. I should have just let the CPU, and that's what I'm talking about. I got to be better in those spots. Big missed opportunity there on the user error. Like, jumped out of my seat in frustration. That was an easy one there for Childress. And now we'll go back to the running game here. Dusty Alexander, he slips the tackle. Then big hit there by the DB. Still 6 yards now, 3rd and 4. On this 3rd down, we have Michael James and Harris into the backfield. James really not able to get much. And what was that, the 25 we're brought down at? So that's a 42-yard field goal for Castillo, which I don't think he can hit from. So 4th and 2, we are going to have to go for it. And again, we come out in a heavy set, this time with 3 tight ends. And we'll go to Jeff Harris. A nice cut, and he gets ahead for 9. Jeff Harris has really emerged as just, a staple of this offense. Just a solid fullback. Now go play action here on 1st down. Just got that off in time as the pressure broke in. 2nd down. Marquette inside the red zone, 2nd and 10 here. We'll go to Dusty again. A good spin as he works ahead for 9. He's been very strong in the past few weeks. 3rd and 1, 2 tight ends out here with Michael James in the backfield. And James will get ahead for the 1st down, just 3 yards. 1st and goal now from the 5. I'll get back to Alexander. A good tackle there, brought down. And I think that's Ricks again. Big play. 2nd and goal. Walker directly under center. Back to pass. A quick one there for Archibald, and he gets in for the touchdown. Archibald playing in his 2nd to last home game. And he finds the end zone. Hopefully we can get him back there next week for senior day. But he'll certainly bask in this one, as maybe he won't. Maybe it's the last time he finds pay dirt here in Milwaukee. Marquette now up 17-7, a 15-play, 68-yard drive as we burn over half the 3rd quarter. We'll take another studio update now, as number 6 Tennessee now 8-2 as they barely survived this one against Vanderbilt. Nathan Peterman, the quarterback there for the Vols, just under 400 passing yards with a few passing touchdowns. And now San Diego State set for their first offensive drive of this 2nd half. Donnel Pumphrey going to field it on the return. Has a nice lane there, and then brought down at about just the 25. And now the Aztecs, some catch-up to do, down 2 scores with just over 11 combined minutes of play. And that's Jerry Jones again getting in there for the tackle for loss. 2nd and 12 now, as Rob Bain almost jumps off sides. A quick pass there for Wilson. Morin squeezed it into the window. 3rd and 7. 3rd down here. San Diego State desperate to convert. You can't let the Marquette offense get back out there and drain as much clock as they have, as Morin pressured, nothing open, and he has to just get rid of that one. So San Diego State puts it right back into the hands of Greg Walker, and the Marquette offense will start this drive. A give for Sam Manning. A big hole opens up. He'll get 8 yards. 2nd and 2 now, as they will go with the read option. I was worried about going there to Mika Seau, as he absolutely rocks Greg Walker there. Should have called an audible. 3rd and 5 here for the Golden Eagles. They will go with the run. And again, a big play by Mika Seau, as he absolutely rocks Alexander. 4th and 4, Marquette going to punt. And we really could have stood to burn some of this clock and take it into the 4th quarter. Here's Eddie Stevens. What, our 1st or 2nd punt of the day, I believe. This one towards the sideline, going to be fielded at the 26-yard line by Pumphrey. And Clark misses a tackle, and Pumphrey breaks it up the sideline as he works it to like the 50-yard line. After that long touchdown drive in the 1st quarter, 2nd quarter from San Diego State, nothing at all. No resistance really shown by this offense. Wilson in motion, 32 seconds left in this 3rd quarter of play. Morin back to pass. A quick one there. I think it was batted at the line. I'm not really sure who got a hand on that one. Or maybe Morin threw it into his own lineman. I think I have seen that before. Now 2nd and 10. Wasted down there from San Diego State. Delay give for Smith as he just trucks over Clay Diamond. And then Bobby Price there to bring him down. 2 yards, 3rd and 8. 3rd down now. San Diego State does not have to call a play here if they don't want to, but Morin will drop back. And he has a man there. That's Wilson. And Butler, a poor angle there as Kevin Davis there to recover and make the tackle. 41 yards to end the 3rd. And now the Aztecs in a prime spot to get some points back as we're set for the 4th quarter. 17-7 here for Milwaukee, and the Aztecs fighting back. The Aztecs staying in this one. A 1st and goal now from the 7. As they'll go for Robert Smith. And there's Robert Williamson on the outside to stand him up, and then Bobby Price getting over to help. No gain that time from Smith, as San Diego State remains at the 7. We're in under center. We'll go for Smith again here. Palin, a good read on that one. Good discipline, and he'll bring him down for a loss. Now, 3rd and goal from the 7. Is this 4-down territory, or do you just settle for a field goal and rely on the defense? Probably kick a field goal at this spot. Maybe a little too early to get greedy, as they do connect with Arnold there inside the 5, but he is brought down short. So a tough decision coming up here for Rocky Long. And they will put the offense back out there. 4th and goal from the 3, and I think they're going to run it here. We're going to bring a blitz, but they actually do go with a pass, as they do get Arnold over the middle. A good counter there to our aggressive play call, as the Aztecs get back in the end zone for the first time since the first quarter. Now a 17-14 game. Now Archibald to field the kickoff from the 1-yard line. And a good play there from 47, getting over and stopping Archibald in his tracks. Marquette will take over here. 6:44 remaining from the 22-yard line. Michael James to start this drive out there in this 2 tight end set, as they will give it to him. Finds a lane as he gets ahead for 6 yards. A little more pressure on the offense this time out, as the San Diego State Aztecs have brought it back within a 1-possession game. Walker to take the snap. He has Jordan Pinson there over the middle, and Pinson's been bottled up here in the past few weeks. A big one that time for 18. Walker now over 100 passing yards, as Marquette throws out 3 tight ends this time. And they will go with the run here. A give for Alexander as he works across midfield. So number 4 Virginia has defeated North Carolina. So next week for Senior Day, we're going to be facing a top 5 Virginia Cavaliers team. A give here for Alexander, as he does get a little bit outside. 4 yards, bringing up a 3rd and 3. 3rd down for Marquette now across midfield. And they'll go back to the running game, and nothing doing there for Alexander. So we're typically aggressive in these spots. 4th and 3 from the 47. But I think we have to punt still. A lot of time. Even if the Aztecs score, we'll have time, you would think, on offense. So Stevens, we need you big time in this spot. We haven't really had much success punting in the past few weeks, but I feel pretty good about this one. Let's see. That is going to be fielded from the 10. Or not fielded, but it's going to bounce out there at about the 6 or 7. So great job from Stevens pinning him back. The San Diego State defense doing a tremendous job to keep the Aztecs in this game. Now it's on the offense here to get some points just down a field goal here in the late stages. A give for Robert Smith, and he'll be brought down by Carr, 4 yards. 2nd and 6, and they'll give back to Smith. Redirects through a lane, gets 4. Now 3rd and 2, as we're about to hit the halfway mark in this 4th quarter. 4 minutes remaining. 3rd and 2, a big play upcoming here. And they fake it. I don't know if that was a design fake there to the fullback, but Marshall read that tremendously. Brought him down now, a 4th and 4 at the 13. And they're actually going to have to punt here. Interesting play call that time from the Aztecs, but Marquette not falling for it. And Russell does get that one off. Pinson will field it here from the 43. And he does have some space going to the left side as he works it 18 yards towards the 35. A poor 3rd down play there from the Aztecs, and that totally shifts the trajectory of this game in the late goings. Now 1st and 10 will go with a give for Alexander as he gets outside for 7. And now we'll get Craig Jones out there, usually good for a big run late in games. Less than 3 minutes now on the clock as we do give it to Jones. I don't know if I called him James before, but Craig Jones, as he does lose 2, really struggling to get going in this game. Now 3rd and 5, less than 2 minutes remaining. Walker to pass. A quick one there for Archibald. He hangs on for the 1st down. San Diego State starting to use timeouts now. Less than 2 minutes on the clock, as Marquette will give back to Alexander. And he's been very good here in the later stages. 8 yards, 2nd and 2. San Diego State burns their 2nd timeout. We'll go for Michael James here on 2nd and short as he gets ahead for the 1st down. And the Aztecs do burn their final timeout. 1:45 remaining. We'll just go with another run here. And Alexander works that one inside the 10. So 1:40 remaining. And we can all but kill the rest of this clock. 2nd and 7. And we'll give to Michael James. Really struggling to get going. His agility, you just have to commit to one lane. And sometimes we try to work it outside, then bounce back to the middle. But we really can't do that with Michael James. And we probably should have took a knee here, but the game gave us a running play. So we'll go one more time for Craig Jones as he spins. And I didn't mean to score there, but we'll take it, I guess. 9 yards for Craig Jones. And that spin move every week fools some defenders. Love it. Lethal spin. Boom. That guy just broke a few ankles there. We were going to try and keep it in to kill more clock, but it's kind of tough to keep it out. Maybe could have tried a little harder, but we'll take the points. Now Marquette up 24-14, just 20 seconds remaining. And we're going to get out of Milwaukee here with a win. Entering this week, Marquette and San Diego State, each with top 20 recruiting classes. So 2 of the top non-Power 5 teams going forward here in the coming years. Good coverage that time against Pumphrey. And now just 17 seconds remaining. See what San Diego State tries to do here. Probably a few deep passes. As how does Arnold come away with that one in traffic? We had Johnson and Davis there to get an interception, but nothing doing. I can't believe we didn't come down with that one. We're now here in game number 10, and Marquette just 4 interceptions on the season. Really lacking in that department, although the secondary definitely our weakest spot. As Morin going to throw that one away in time for just one more heave as we're going to get out of here. 7-3, just 2 games remaining on the schedule. Next week we'll have Virginia, like I said, a top 5 Virginia team for senior day, and then we'll finish at Georgia Tech as they were top 3. Mike Johnson going to finish this one off with a sack, his second of the day. And Marquette wins 24-14. Maybe not the most exciting win, but they won't always all be, you know. With the brand of football we play, we do get a lot of dull games at times, but it's all about victories at the end of the day. Mike Johnson, player of the game, 3 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, and a fumble recovery. Marquette now 7-3, and we're ranked 21. Maybe hopefully we'll jump into the top 20 for the first time. But this is where I'm going to leave you, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Next week we'll have a big one against a top 5 Virginia team. Senior day here in year 4, as after this season, you know, we'll have really no players from our original team. So a very special senior day as we're set here to enter year 5 very shortly. Just 2 more games plus our bowl game, and then we'll be headed for year 5. So thank you so much for watching. And as always, everybody, it's been real and be well. I'll see you next time.